G'day folks, Sapper here with another World of Warships video. This is another video from back in Feb, but strap yourselves in. This one is a ripper. In this match I am playing the Tier 7 IGN Heavy Cruiser Myoko. As you can see, this is an epicenter game type. The epicenter game type, more than any other, requires a team to support their DDs, which you can see me calling for with F3. I have to be honest, I really hate epicenter maps. In my opinion, they are far more dependent on teamwork and supporting your allies, which often leads to possible wins becoming losses thanks to those little darling potatoes. On my team we have a Scharnhorst, Nagato, Belfast, York, another Myoko, and a Bluswicka, and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. The enemy team comprises of a Colorado, a Gneisenau, am I getting that right yet? A Pensacola, 2 Yorks, a Myoko, and a Mahan. So initially here I've controlled my speed. I just want to see where the enemy's going to go and where our allies are going. Noting that fact that the Bluswicka is kind of off on his own there and he is going to need support. At least I can still fire in support of him at the moment, and oh no, it looks like the enemy fleet is coming to my side, so I'm going to speed up and cut across, and I'll leave the Belfast to hold this side. And off I go. And the first shots are fired. Looks like one of the battleships, and York is getting off some as well. At the moment I'm looking at the epicenter cap, and I know that the enemy DD is somewhere in the second ring. And I'm holding my fire. Ah, there he is. Just throw some random shots his way. Yes, I know I'm on AP, but AP is always reliable with 203s. See how close I get. Oh! Got a pen off! And based on what I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to be a camp mode. Our fleet is thankfully moving up a little bit further, but they seem to be pretty... oh no, Myoko's moving around. See if I can get some shots off on him. But primarily, it looks like the enemy team is going to camp up behind some islands, which sadly is quite common in the game these days. And a good pen. And yep, that's right, I'm firing AP at the Gneisenau. You're not really ever going to get citadels against a Gneisenau unless you go through the deck, but you can still penetrate with the Myoko and get a little bit of damage off. Like, the plus side is that with AP, it's you can't heal as much of it as you can heal with HE and fire damage. And I'm controlling my speed because I'm worried that if I pop out from behind here, I'm just going to cop a salvo from the battleships. And it looks like my team's doing a campathon as well. So we've got a Belfast in Delta 5. Our Scharnhorst is kind of camping just up ahead at Echo 6. And our destroyers kind of had to pull out a cap. Let's see if I get some more shots off on this Gneisenau. I'm seeing the enemy's displacement, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships on the other side of the map, which leaves every other ship on this side open. So I've gone full steam, and I'm cutting straight down. I'll get some shots off on the Colorado and stuff on the way through, and they don't seem to be worrying too much about me at the moment, so you'll notice that when I fire, I always try and fire just on one side of an island, so I'm able to get shots off, but if anyone turns to fire back on me, I'm already ducking behind an island again. And you'll see it here too. Plopping it just in between those two islands. By the time he turns to face me, he's not going to be able to shoot me. And that's how I play most of my Japanese cruisers. I try and isolate a target by either pointing my front onto them or using cover, and then I try and get shots off on another target. I don't always focus the one target. I'm just here to get some damage off and get into a good position where I can make a big move on the team. You see there, I just popped off some torps. That's just on the off chance that the enemy destroyers pop back into cap, because I could last seen was at Gulf 6, and I would guess that he would cut back in. It's not supposed to hit him, it's just supposed to give him something to think about. Disrupting his gameplay is a good thing for our team, because his torps can do quite a bit of damage. And as you can see, I'm sneaking up on this Pensacola, and there's the Mahan. Oh, this Pensacola, he's just keeping cover. Can I get a few shots off? Oh, yep. Yeah, 4's not too bad, considering the terrain. So you can see here, I'm angling towards the Mahan, so I can get shots off on the Pensacola. He's angled quite well, but I'll still get some penetrating damage. Oh, if my guns were reloaded then, I would have been laughing. And he's just ducked behind cover again. That was actually quite good driving by the Pensacola. And thankfully that Eisenhower is not quite in firing range, and the Colorado isn't even looking at me. So I'm in the safe at the moment, although we do have York and Myoko. York might be able to get me, but I don't think he's even bothering about me at the moment. And the Pensacola's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, so he's backed away, and I'm going to get some good shots off here. Oh, a bit lucky with the torps there.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
And I really want to finish this Pensacola before I worry about the destroyer. And dodged another salvo. And I think I might have overshot there because I definitely overpenned. Hopefully that barrage will be his last. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm getting into dangerous range against the Eisenhower. As most of you are probably aware, the German battleships have very good secondaries. You can already see them starting to pepper me. These turrets are still turning to face, so I'm just going to fire off some torps. Give him something to think about. There goes the fires. Oh, 2 fires. And as you can see, the slow turret turn rate of the Myoko kind of hurt me a little bit there. In most other cruisers I would have been able to get some more shots off. But that's just how you play her. And I'm shooting on the York here, hopefully I can finish her off. Oh, big Citadel! Come on, baby. Yeah, I'm going to finish this York off, because... Don't ask me why I switched to torps there, probably just a misclick, but yeah, he should be gone. And there's a Colorado out of position, so I'll deal with him in a second. But he's really out of position. So I'm just going to angle towards him and worry about everything else. And what I do here is kind of a nice little neat trick. Now, he's scared of getting into a fight with me because he's at half health and I've got torps and I can actually damage him quite well. And so I'm angling towards him to chase him, so he's just going to have to keep heading on that bearing. Either that, or he has to turn into me and risk suffering from Japanese torps. The other thing is that with his slow turret turn rate, he's probably not going to be in a good position to shoot me. So I kind of look at this and go, well, he's already halfway to the edge of the map. 8Ks. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to shoot a few, and I'm probably going to turn, dump torps, and run. And if I do it right, he's going to be stuck out pretty much on the edge of the map, and he's going to be completely out of the fight. So I shoot where I predict he would be, and then I shoot inside that, because if he turns away, those torps will give him something to think about, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see him again, because he's just way out of position. For all we know, he could have had a jammed rudder or something, but... And here's probably the one thing I did wrong in this map. I don't know why I turned south. I think maybe at the time I was worried about making the turn, but I should have definitely turned in there. I wasn't being targeted. Maybe I was trying to avoid any possible fire from the Colorado, but this is a good 30-40 seconds of me out of the fight. Probably even a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Because if you look where the enemy ships are, I'm not going to be in firing range anytime soon. You can see me there. I'm letting the team know I've chased off the battleship. He's not going to be a threat. Looking over to my team, their health is not good. Nagato's in a spot of bother. He's going in close against an Eisenhower. I would expect him to lose that fight, even with support from the Myoko. But I've switched to HE, so let's hope that I can light up some fires and get some damage off. And the Mahan's thought the same thing. He's like, no, I need to support my Eisenhower, because I think that this fight right here might decide the fate of the match. But they're still in the lead, so they've got a bit to play with.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. All stations.
Nice torpedoes.
Roger.
Alright, now we're looking like it. Now you might look at the lineup and go, well, it's 4v4, but it's not. I chased off that Colorado earlier. He's out of the fight, so it's actually 4v3 here. So we've got a chance, even with the health of the Nagato slowly dwindling down. But good on him for sucking it up and going in the middle. I'm trying to get to the fight as quick as I can. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to hit this, but I just fire off a volley anyway. If he slows down or turns or something to try and get the Nagato, he might cop some HE in the face. There's nothing I can do about the Nagato. Yeah, I missed by a long shot. I did get an idea of where he was heading.
All stations requesting.
And the Hawk he's got himself stuck. If you're getting stuck in a cruiser, you're not playing it right. It's so easy to turn and to dodge islands. It just means that if you're getting stuck, you're not thinking about where you're going early enough. Even worse if you get stuck as a destroyer. You know, it's not just thinking about where you're going, it's thinking about when the enemy is going to be able to shoot on you and at what angle. You need to try and account for that when you're driving. And he's so low. Come on. No, he's cruising away again. No, and he's stuck again. Oh, look at that. 300. Come on, I can get the kill. Yeah, he's gone there. Oh, and I've switched to AP because I've just seen the Myoko. I want to try and get Salvo off before he ducks behind that island. You can see I use Control X to redirect my turrets all the time, and that's something that you should be doing in every ship. A little bit of overshot initially, but got a few more off, see how that goes. And got a Citadel! Oh, beautiful. And I'm now up to 70k damage without even a torp hit. And I'm quite worried about this Blitzwicker. Hopefully he's got a smoke or something to pop in that channel, and then I can just come roaring out of it and into the center. Try and chase off that destroyer. Oh, there he is. And the Mahan's... Oh, he's low. Do I go for the shot? Yeah, I'm going to chase him. And he might have torped, so I'm going to cut in straight away here. I have to be honest, if I was at Blisswicker, I would not have stopped there. But it was an excellent smoke screen.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
And, oh, there's the torps. This is going to be close.
Fighter airborne. Torpedoes direct front.
Oh, the,
Dead ahead.
so we got no destroyer now. He's just copped a couple of torps. Although I think the one killed him. You could hear the doof doof as a couple hit. So I've lodged my fighter. Hopefully, yep, he's on the right area to spot the destroyer. But I'm not getting any sight on him just yet. Oh, there he is. And I'm still on AP, and that's fine. Like, you might get an overpen or two, but you will get penetrating damage against the destroyer.
Torpedoes direct front.
Oh, come on. Get him. How has he got torpedoes again?
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, I really need to look up the reload rate on the Mahan. This is ridiculous. Kinda hoping my secondary's got the kill there, just for the extra close quarters expert. Alright, sweet. So he's gone. So the battleship's still out of the fight, although I'm wary that he might be starting to come back into it. So I'm going to go and chase after the enemy Myoko. Oh, torps, you're kidding me. What is the reload on those? No flooding. Okay, cool. So I still got repair kit in case Myoko sets me on fire. But I'm not looking healthy. 8600. It's the enemy Myoko. Oh no, I got... Allied Myoko's pretty much... Yeah, he's gonna die. And there he goes. Alright, so how am I going to fight this fight? I think I'm going to front on, try and gun, and then use islands as cover. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe I can just outmaneuver him. This is... I need some citadels or something here, because I'm pretty much one salvo off dead. And even him firing front on at me, if he gets some hits, yeah, there it is, 6k. Close. And right about now, I think I've worked out, okay, I'm not going to be able to gun him. I'm going to torp him, and it's the only way I'm going to win this fight. Alright, so he's going to be cutting through those islands there and popping out just the other side of this island. So here's me banking. Come on, I can do this. Torps, easy. We're still in this fight. I mean, at the health I'm at, his catapult fighter could machine gun me and I'd probably die. Alright, so we're looking here. The grey zone predicted all the way forward here, and the reason I didn't go that way is because he is going to maneuver to try and shoot or dodge any shots that I might have. And I look at that and I go, yeah, I've got this. I've so got this. He's gone. I've overlapped them, stacked them on top of each other, sorry, and yeah, I've got this. I've so got this. So now I don't know, I'm not even bothering to shoot. I'm just trying to stay alive. And boom! Suck it, boy! High caliber, Kraken unleashed. And I am really starting to sweat. Where the hell is this Colorado? I can't even survive like a shot front on to him at the moment. So I don't know what my ally's saying. He's saying, we're in the lead, mate. I just need to survive. So I'm hightailing it. And at some point here, I think I've just gone, well, he's not going to be able to spot me. I'm going to be able to spot him first, unless he pops out from behind an island. So I might cut into the middle, but it's not going to matter. 30 seconds left. And I've got the Scharnhorst. Your blood isn't PKBB. I have no idea what he's going on about. I'm guessing he's Japanese or he obviously doesn't speak English as a first language, but I don't understand the point he's trying to make, but we've got 5 seconds left. All I need to do is sit here. think he was just worried about losing. But anyway, so there we go. And as you can see, this was one of the earlier battles. It kind of accounts for the plague skill level of the darling little potatoes. 2400 raw, 5 kills. Pretty happy with that. No surprise, top of the board there. I doubled the XP of the next person. Yeah, big damage right across the board. Yep, I don't play premium. And here we go. Kraken unleashed. High caliber. 96k damage with 2 torp hits. That is, yeah, it's one of my favourite games. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I've got some more coming. I'm not sure when I'll get them out, but it's going to be more focused on tactics and little bits and pieces to do with certain maps or team play and that sort of thing. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.